What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Texas Miler. I hope everyone is doing well, taking care, being safe. Hopefully everyone had a phenomenal cross-country season, accomplished a PR, went to state, regionals, won at districts, whatever goals you set for this season. Hopefully you had a wonderful cross-country season, are looking forward to the track season coming up. Today I'm back with another one of Garett's tips, which is going to be tip number 6 today, and it's practice pace awareness. And so what I really mean by this is I love my Garmin Forerunner. I use it for almost every workout I do. It's very useful. But I'm also big on kind of getting an understanding and an awareness of how a pace feels without relying on looking down at your watch or having someone yell a time at you. I say this because during in races and race prep, I'm a big believer in having that pace awareness, because in certain races you need to understand what a certain pace feels like, especially when you're going against someone that may take the pace out a little faster. Maybe it's a little bit slower. You need to have that understanding of what you're targeting in a race or a certain workout. And especially if there's a scenario where you can't hear your coach and you don't want to have to bring up your face or your watch to your face during a race, because that can also be a little distracting and you can miss a key moment in a race where you need to respond quickly. So for example, like in college, we would have a 2-2-4 workout, which is like 200, 200, 400. And what we would do is like 4 to 5 sets of that, or kind of depending what the day was or kind of what part of the season we were in. And so there would be certain sets, like the first and second set, I would wear the watch, use it to kind of gauge my pace, understand it. But then maybe in that third and maybe the fifth set, I would do a little scenario where I would not look down at my watch, or I would take the watch off. That way I could kind of understand the pace I had been running at those previous 2 sets and see if I can maintain that pace or hit that exact time during the workout without looking at it. And that way I could kind of feel out what a pace felt like. And it's very useful, one, for workouts, but also when you're in a race and you want to understand what a pace feels like. And trust me, that helps out so much, especially in those championship races. I personally have used this tool throughout my running career, more specifically in college. I wasn't really thinking about it in high school, but I might have tried it in high school if I had kind of really thought about it back then. But it's not the most essential tool, but I think for me, in my opinion, and I recommend trying it out, see if it works for you. But I think it's a very useful tool, because some of the best runners, you know what a pace feels like. You don't have to look down at a watch. You know what that pace feels like. You know where you're trying to hit. And that's when you're going to become an extraordinary racer and a serious competitor. When you don't even need a watch, you can kind of know what a pace is going to feel like, and you can hit that pace and know what to do and take care of business. And especially when races don't go as expected, where someone takes the pace out super fast, everyone's kind of responding to that person taking out super hard, and in a scenario where you're like, hey, I'm confident in my pace and my strategy, I'm going to sit where I am at, stay competitive, and not wear myself out too quickly. Trust me, that's huge. And keeping yourself calm in a scenario like that, where everyone else is kind of panicking and stressing out because they're like, oh shoot, this person's taking this pace out super fast. But if you know how to control your pace, control your strategy, and kind of be aware of what that feels like, you're going to be a serious competitor. I hope this helps. Stay safe, train smart. Texas Miler, signing off.